Hello, welcome to D&D. Today we have Immortals Woe, August. Yes, it's been a while for them. Things kept on popping up and all that, but yeah. We got goal session. It'll start off with a 0.5 for Zorine, as they were somewhat kidnapped, sort of, as they didn't go with the rest of the people when they were taken. So yes, I will move it into this one. Oh yeah, and new yap August. You won't see it until I actually undeafen, as now I am undeafening. I am now undeafened. People.
You were deaf. Did you just like invent a hearing aid?
Yes.
Undeafened, just like that.
Puts on sunglasses. Yes, I did in fact do that.
I did do that. I did do that.
Alright.
What am I doing wrong?
Alright.
Ah,
As I will move it onto the other map, as it is funny bone time. So,
Funny bones.
yes.
Do, 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 do.
What's a
I got a
different
small
number?
issue. I
Oh.
need to get the thing again, the address and the port.
Oh, it's
Because I got-
it's in general. In
Okay.
Immortals Woe.
I was sensing like a small issue. My PC's exploded or something.
I have a small issue. My computer has decided to turn into a miniature bomb. In Minecraft, of course.
ENT.
Yes. So, Zorine, as the rest of them were fighting off against the king, Ferraden, when they had entered the void, you were the only one who didn't come with, as it seems that you had went somewhere else entirely. Your eyes are like blackened, you can't really see around you, but the only thing you can hear is an ocean of sorts. But as your eyes and your vision return, suddenly you find yourself in a very familiar place. Specifically, let me just...
Whiterun.
Whiterun. It seems...
Hey, you.
Uh,
This place.
I need to place down your token once again.
Those shipwrecks look pretty sus. I wonder who caused them. Definitely wasn't us.
Oh
All
god.
of the shipwrecks.
Wait
Must
a
have
minute.
been those pirates.
Oh
The
god.
ghosts of the ships.
Must have been the wind.
There we go. Hopefully it's better. Current games, Devils, and Zorine. Bruh. Ayo. I can turn off your haste. What was that? Shield of Faith. Alright. So yes. You somewhat find yourself in a very familiar place. Well, it's a lot of, hit to realities. As, well, before you found yourself by the dock, and now you actually, where it all started, now you find yourself, here. And of course, floating above the water in a sort of a fetal position of sorts is a, what seems to be some dark elf-looking woman.
Hello?
Oh,
Are you okay?
hang on, let me tune.
There we go.
There we go. As you approach the woman, as you float along and say those words, she unfetal positions as she sort of floats above it.
The unfetals.
Yes. That's when you sort of notice the water here. It seems that instead of, well, the usual pool of water and something that you had seen before, instead what you see now seems to be stars. It seems to be a starry sky, and what you could see is a rose of sorts. A giant rose with many lights emanating from it. The woman sort of looks down at you and simply says, "Oh, well, that's a mighty interesting thing. Well, welcome, Zorine.
How do you know my name?
Well, of course I would know the name of my follower.
Dun dun dun.
It's, I suppose an introduction, since haven't seen my true form before. A pleasure. The name is Kaheli, the god of chaos and order, although chaos is a lot more fun.
You got that right.
So,
So what do I owe the pleasure, mistress?
oh, well, it seems that you found yourself here of all places, despite, well, what's the last thing you remember?
Um, I did some dodgy stuff and accidentally summoned the Void Queen.
Oh, well, that's mighty
It was
interesting.
pretty fun.
Well, of course, my blessings are also chaotic and random. It's nice to know that you're able to summon such an entity, would be the best description of it. But yes, I guess if you find yourself here, then it means that you have taken a step into the chaotic principle.
Hey, if chaos is involved, I'll do anything.
Yes, well, you may recognize this place around you. She gestures to the area
Yeah.
around.
Haha.
Yes, I remember back when you were just a little boy, landing here with the rest
Yes,
of your
when I was a
party.
boy.
Yes, when you first landed within my domain, after all of you had drowned. Curves around.
Is that like any bit I can get to her? Or is she just floating above it?
She's floating above it.
Oh.
But she sort of looks towards you and says, well, I do suppose that I have a confession to make, of sorts. You see,
You
my
among us.
no, my first interaction with you wasn't actually back when you broke your oath. I'd actually been watching you and all of you for quite a while before then.
You. What do you mean?
Well, you... when you had crashed your ship, in a way, and, well, landed
Which
here.
ship?
The very first one. Your... the ship that then the man wanted the revenge upon you.
Ah, yes.
When you had crashed that ship and you had landed yourself here, you in fact had all died. But, of course, me being a benevolent and kind god, I simply allowed you all to be alive. After all, I couldn't just have someone who goes through the Red Continent to be alive without not being alive. So I gave the blessing, and well, you went through here. She points down at the water below. The light that you went through. That was the very chaotic gate of all.
Well, if you allow me to say so, mistress, I'd say it paid off and you got quite a bit of chaos out of us.
Oh, of course. After all, every kill you've done, every person you've killed has actually gone to me, which has all been so helpful. Yes.
Perfect.
And of course, that does involve Warden's buddy.
Mhm.
So, yes, I once again thank you for, well, helping me, and I'm glad that we've had the opportunity to become somewhat closer with the belief. I was so afraid of you being so pitiful and revengeful against the orphanage that took your family, but I see that you're happier now. Correct?
May I drink this stuff, mistress? I do not care about the results. I just wish to embrace the chaos.
Just talking about serious matters. Zorine has been looking down at the water the
Thirsty.
entire time, going.
He wants the bath water.
That's to be honest. That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, ooh, chaos water.
She,
I need chaos Kool-Aid.
she looks towards you, does a smile, and then simply goes, I see that I've chose well with my next apostle then. Yes,
Dun, dun, dun.
after all, the water below us is known as the chaotic principle. It's the very origin of all chaos within the world. After all, I can simply do this. She brings down her foot and stamps the water. A ripple goes without and it sort of cracks.
She got shoes on.
Yes. She's got a dress on that's like in her art. As she basically smacks the ground with her heel, there's a sort of shattering noise. And that's when you see that one of the distant lands, there seems to be an explosion happen. You see,
Ooh, did
every
you blow up?
well, even I don't know.
All the better.
Also, this is her old art. I can actually get her new art. There we go.
Oh, she's got new art. Ooh, fancy.
Yeah,
She looks a bit
it's-
happier in this art.
It's
She got the Infinity Stones behind her.
it's done by one of my players, Maple. Actually, no, they're Pepe frogs. Look at
The Chaos Emerald Pepe frogs.
Chaos.
Yeah.
The Chaos Pepes.
the art's done by Maple, one of my players. It's very good. If you look in Mass General, it's uploaded the full piece. There you go. Mm.
It's holding a
It
bird.
looks so
It's-
sad.
The bird is fucking crying.
Herbs like,
It's-
bruh.
That's her lunch.
Pancake was here. Pretty sus.
Yummy.
Yes, she suddenly smacks down, and then when you ask her the question on, what was that? she looks towards you and goes, well, I don't know. That's the entire point of unpredictability and chaos. It's so
I'm gonna jump in the pool.
surprise it. Okay.
Whee!
Alright. She just looks at you as you basically just fucking dive bomb into the fucking water. Now here's the fun part. As you suddenly jump and land within the water, you feel some sort of numbness to begin with, and you begin to see the stars around you. Normally you would go mad just by looking at this sort of aspect, but you're immune to madness.
I'm already
because-
mad.
Yes. You're already mad and you're immune to the negative effects of madness, so it seems to be doesn't really affect your mind too much. But there is, however, please make me a sim throw of your choice.
Oh, my choice.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with my one and only charisma.
Ah, yes.
Bruh, that's a lot of pluses.
Yeah, you have a shit ton because you add your fucking charisma to your charisma saves.
Game a moment.
You feel a sort of energy upon you as if your body's going to be torn apart, but you're able to resist it due to your paladin
Try all the one.
vigor. But, here is a choice. You may choose one of your limbs. This can include your head or your torso.
Ooh. Well, my torso already has wings, and I can only choose one, so I'm gonna go with my head.
There's also arms and legs.
Yeah, but then I'd have like one arm or one leg, and that'd be a bit weird.
So you're picking your head. All right.
Yes.
I can't live without without my two arms, so I'll go for my head to get off. Good.
Well,
yes,
like-
it's fine. So
I don't want to be odd.
as a Time to make your heads even.
Yeah, I've already got one head, so it can't get less odd.
Maybe. But you suddenly feel a sort of uncomfortableness around your forehead as you suddenly feel that horns begin to grow from your forehead. In ones into the shape of curved horns, to be exact, as they curve back around your ears. That's when you suddenly feel a sort of force pull at you as you're then shoved out of the pool.
Are you a Jedi?
Haley looks towards you and says, "Well, did you enjoy it?"
Well, you could say I'm feeling a bit horny.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, it was good. It was a fun experience. I embraced the chaos within.
Well, it seems that the chaotic principles accept you too, and even giving you a gift. She points at your horns.
What did they do? Apart
Well-
from let me ram people.
Well, even I don't know. That's the entire
Oh,
point of
awesome.
chaos. Use them well, though. I'm sure they will be helpful in your days to come.
Oh, I'm sure. I've already got an idea when I meet my party next what to do with them.
Of course. Well, your party has somewhat decided to go to the Arcane University, so I shall simply take you there. If they have any questions and such, well, you can tell them you meet your god or not. It's all up to you.
Let's go.
Yes. So then, I wish you luck and bid you adieu. And if you are going to contact me again, please do not
Oh,
do it.
you cut out there.
Oh. Well then,
Hello?
I bid you hello.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
cut out for a minute.
Yeah, I can just repeat it. Well then, I bid you adieu, and well, if your allies or your friends have any question where you had been, you can tell them the truth or lie to them. I don't care. And
Oh, I could just make it up on the spot.
yes. And of course, happy chaos to you.
And also with you.
Right. As you say those words, you vanish. And yes, we now go back. Control F. There we go. Duh.
Yes, time to go to school. Time to get to learn.
So?
Yes.
For everyone else, are you on the map?
Which map?
Oh, okay.
Void Castle.
I can.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
there
looking
you
at the map, but I'm not physically on it.
go. Okay, there you go. That should work now. So, all of you are here once again. Poggers.
Pogachamp.
And Faster is here. There we go. Alright, we can start with this thing then. So the first thing I'd like to say then is your alter selves and your disguises suddenly fall out as you return back to your original forms. But Fasten, there seems to be something different about yours. Duh. Fasten? Porsche?
Hello.
Hello? Ah, there we go.
So I just realized my right click isn't working on this computer.
Oh,
Oh no.
I could actually tab out to change my mic.
Alright, but Fasten, as your alter self ends, but there seems to be something different. You are no longer in your ice armor anymore.
Oh, so the original Thurston.
No, it's I'll just put the I in as
Thurston 2.
what you see is that you've turned into
He's
this.
evolved.
It's Femboy Thurston.
I'll post
Can
it.
we shut up?
I'll post it into the spoiler channel. There you go. This one. Oh.
Where's my bow?
It's not a sword.
My, oh
Don't
my.
worry. Don't worry. It's just the. This is the art. It.
My favorite weapon's
Okay.
gone.
Your
bow
bow is
could
still
Bow
there.
sword.
The sword transforms into a bow. It's like one of those
Yeah.
sword bows.
The hand is
Sword
actually a
gun.
mini bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have it in your pinky and you go and it shoot up these giant arrows.
But yes, your armor seems to have disappeared in a way. Instead, it's blended with your skin, melded with you. As now, you're not just a wood elf, but you are more of a demonic elf of sorts.
A delf. A
Hmm.
dilf.
Delph.
Yes. As you attain the blue skin of being a frosted one, as your hair is also made of ice.
It looks scary.
Shit.
Oh no.
Brr. Bit chilly.
Yes. We can then carry on then when the Void Queen looks towards you and is like, "So you've made your decision to go to the Arcane University."
Yes.
Furax is spinning.
Indeed.
Beyblade, let it rip!
I'm so excited to go to school.
Let's go
Gonna
Harry the
ace that
Potter out
test.
of these stuff.
Ah yes. Well, your friend over there who seems to be unconscious. I believe that you'll have to take care of them too when I take them to the Arcane University. Voice towards Drichus Draximus Volcaris.
Oh
He
yeah.
could be the
Oh,
new,
you
like,
live.
he could be the new Snape. He looks like Snape. He could be Snape.
Don't make
Yeah, he's Snape.
He passed the save and throw.
He's like, he looks evil, but he's actually a good guy.
Ah yes. One second. Why doesn't it show the unconscious condition? It does. There we are.
Oh.
What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. But yes, as weird. So, as she does that, she looks towards you and is like, "Oh, and of course the Archmage will greet you. After all, you took care of their enemy." And
Alright.
yes, once you meet him, if you should meet him and he has any questions, please don't mention my name or about me. His brain isn't too compatible for it.
Are you calling him stupid?
No, no. It's just that when you have an aspect of the world sort of try to comprehend something not of this world, they tend to disappear.
Yeah, it would be quite funny.
Purple lady. Okay, purple lady.
Just Dumbledore death man.
But yes, if you have any questions and stuff, I would be much obliged to answer, but if that's everything, well, you can be on your way.
Sounds good to me.
Oh,
I
good.
have no questions.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, every second you're here, your life is wasting away, so that's good to know.
Okay.
That got real deep.
Yeah.
She'll move over and sit on a throne of sorts, and simply go,
Of the toilet.
Yeah.
"Oh, it's not the toilet for this."
She doesn't go to the toilet.
No, this isn't a toilet. But yes, make sure to bunch on up and, well, on your way. Oh, also, I give permission from everyone to move this one. There we go. Alright. She suddenly will put up a hand up towards you all, and what seems to be some sort of, well, thorns of roses begin to wrap around you. It isn't painful, but you can't seem to feel it either, as you suddenly all feel that you are pulled. And before you leave, she simply looks towards you all and goes, "Well, I hope we don't meet again, and I don't think we will, but
How rude.
I wish you a good life. And please make sure that, well, the immortal gets home safe. Oh.
Will do. Baba booey.
Baboy?
Alright, you said
Baboy.
Banana?
Baba boy.
you said the power word, Baba Booey, and you teleport.
That
Ooh,
was the.
he knew the magic.
No,
Yes.
impossible.
The password.
As you will find yourselves. Let me just get Zori's token.
That'll be the password to enter the dorm that we'll be staying in Hogwarts. We'll go up to the painting. We'll go up to the painting and go Baba boy.
And it'll put you are in house opinion.
Yeah.
House guru.
Are there different houses in this school? Or I guess
I
we're about
call
to
top
find
bunk.
out.
Yeah, that's what you're about to find out. As
You are all in house sus.
good.
Oh yeah, the sword and hat.
House crewmate.
The sorting hat, yes.
The sus hat.
Yeah, the sus hat down. Right.
The hat is medbay.
I can't get Hogwarts ambience because I will get DMCA'd the shit out of me. So it's instead
Wizard ambient.
wizard. That's
Shoot,
fine.
shoot,
Hey, gonna-
staff.
We got the traditional forest music.
Oh, it's this guy.
Oh.
Wait, there's lots of this guy.
We're in his wife, remember?
Hello, Archmage. What
As
the
a
fuck?
duh.
He's
Good,
got a
can I
little.
rub horns
He's got
for
a
you?
infected and gay. Awesome.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
So- As you all of you find yourselves now here, teleported back into a spot that you've been before. Specifically the study room where you had been tasked to kill the king. The Archmage sort of is writing in his books, but suddenly just like jumps back a bit as he looks up and he's like, "What?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello there.
We did it.
Boo!
wait, you already finished with that?"
Yup.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
It
are.
was
using
easy
that
for
as
us.
mates.
Yeah. He checks his hourglass, looks back up, and is like, "It hasn't even been a day."
Oh.
I know, right?
With that, good.
Oh, that's good to know that you're all so capable. So, where's his body?
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, what had happened? I had a report that Salvanus's capital had disappeared, but I wasn't expecting for you all to blow it up.
Do you want
Well,
the short version or the long
Technically, it
version?
wasn't us that blew it out.
Yeah.
Well, I prefer the long version if you would like to explain to me. After all, I've been pretty busy lately, and I would like to know everything.
Fades to black.
Now,
We fought Emperor. We beat the shit out of him. He blew up the castle to try and take us out with him. The end.
The short version.
Yeah,
Well,
Could be
that's good.
shorter. I could just say we killed him. The end.
well, from what I've seen, there's only two competent ones of you, so I'll just ask the first competent one. Looks towards Shin.
Oh my god.
Out of the way, for God.
Fucking hell.
Alrighty. So
Oh,
where
the
do we
hat has a
start?
mustache.
Let's start in the beginning. So we went there by ship, if you recall correctly, and we kind of got shipwrecked
Again.
again.
Okay, he'll like write down into his note.
Oh.
But nonetheless, we arrived safely at the port. when we arrived, we decided to split apart. So basically, we found an underground passage to the sewer. Half of the party went there, the other half of the party uh, transformed and tried to roll the king.
Hmm.
And we both managed, more or less.
Hmm.
And
Well,
we basically reunited again in the throne room.
I see. Well, that seems effective. He'll write into his note.
Yeah. Then, since we had a nice opportunity, we managed to attract him with a sneak attack because he didn't expect an attack from below him, or precisely below his throne room,
Mm-hmm.
because the sewers apparently connected to his throne room. I don't know if it's a flawed design or what the idea was, but let's leave it at that. We managed to fight our way through. Uh, it's been a difficult battle, let's call it like that. It wasn't easy on our party either. But in the end, we kind of met with some special circumstances. I don't know how best to describe that.
Special circumstances.
Yes, some way or another, the Void Queen appeared for us.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, he'll write down his note. That's the second time this week that I've heard that name, and I still don't know who this is. Could you explain to me exactly what this Void Queen did?
I don't know precisely who she is either. I only know that she has unfathomable power and basically erased the entire castle with her.
Alright, sure. They'll write into their notes and then look up and you say, so you're saying that this entity is dangerous?
Dangerous
No,
is putting it
well.
mildly. I would
It seemed
say
okay.
it's close to a divine level. So except if you want to fight a god, I wouldn't mess with her.
Well, he'll like start like crossing stuff out onto his paper. Look back up and say, well, this needs more research. He'll like close his eyes for a second. From behind you, you hear that all the pages from every single one of these simulacrums that are reading, all of them just stop reading for a second. Place down the book. Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, I think my internet went up. Pain. Oh, yep, there it is. Alright, hang on. Let's see if I can reconnect it. Hello?
Be back in a minute.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Alrighty.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay, yeah, my internet went out
Hello.
for a second. What? Okay, what was the last thing you heard?
Oh,
You
it's
crossed
back.
something out.
Oh, yes. So, you hear that, okay, it's reconnected. Stream's back up. Alright. So, you suddenly, hear that he crosses out a piece of paper, looks back up towards you and simply just goes, "Well, for now, this seems to be somewhat of a problem. Well, do not worry too much. That's when you suddenly hear that the books, every simulacrum behind him, the ones that I've been reading, were all similar. I can't say the word.
Simultaneously.
Yeah,
Simultaneously.
simultaneously all stop reading, put the books back into the shelves, and all of them will start grabbing like a certain kinds of book, and begin to read.
Oh.
To which he'll just basically then just say, "Well, I'll make sure to research into this with the Akatsuki, but your help has been aided. Was it this Void Queen that killed Faradon, or did you manage to do it instead?"
We did it with our pure power and skill.
He really lost his mind at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, he really did.
Let's say, to be fair, we
We
basically
broke his mind.
we had him cornered. The Void Queen basically just cleaned up the entire castle.
And were there any casualties?
Well, if you count all of Ferdinand's soldiers, then yes.
If you count the population of the city, yes.
Yeah, and the mutants in the sewers, and
Wait a minute.
And
Well-
probably anyone on holiday.
Wait, do we
Well-
know how big the thing is?
No.
Sorry, out of character.
No. But he will mention that were the explosion, so he'll be, well, this Void Queen and such then was the cause for taking out the entire city of Sylvanas.
yes.
Well, we have a lot of missing reports to file then, but for now, there'll be a bit of problem with Sylvanas then.
Boom, 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 boom.
The king may be dead, but there are still nobles and soldiers that still want, well, leadership. So for now, they'll just be known as rebels through the area, and, well, I will try and do as much as possible to try and clean up everything and find a new suitable leader for Sylvanas. As for you lot, you've done your job well, and, well, that's when I can offer you a recompensation.
Higher education.
We'd like to learn.
Loan forgiveness.
Loan forgiveness.
I'd like to do my GCSE English.
Yeah.
As he basically stops writing, puts down a notebook and everything, and looks up towards you all now with an actual serious manner, and just goes, "Well, there are different ways that I can pay you. Of course, gold will be supplied, but just recently I have some new students as well from, well, another place. They too were somewhat interlocked with the one that you know of as the Void Queen. So I believe you will get along well." For
Or murder them perfectly.
So of course, the offer, of course, is a full-time paid education at my university for the next 3
Which
years.
is free.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's free. We can't say no to that. It's
Well,
free.
It's free.
Well, it will be even better than free. I'm offering a scholarship. You see,
Oh.
you'll be paid weekly. All food and
Ooh.
supplies and stuff will also be paid for this weekly payment. And if you need any sort of personal research, I will personally allow it.
Shit. Okay.
Yes. But of,
Great.
but of course, if you're so intrigued in being at the Arcane University, I may have to tell you about the curriculums you may be interested in. You see, the Arcane University isn't just a magic university. We also do the curriculum on basically anything, as well, the infinite corridor is just as stated. It's infinite. So, if there's something you would like to learn specifically, whether it could be magic, fighting, song, dance, performance, anything you would like, well, we have a class for it.
I'm back with ribs.
Hello.
Cooking class.
Well, that's nice to know, Helai, but yes, we do offer a cooking class if you are so ingrained. Many of our top chefs are actually teachers themselves.
Is there a fishing class?
Yes.
I'm really good at fishing.
Oh yeah.
The fishing curriculum is actually split into two kinds. One being the usual fishing, and the other is called wrangling, where you use your own hands.
Okay. Interesting.
So it's like RuneScape.
Yeah.
Well, but yes. And of course, the rules though. You will have to at least attend class 2 times a day. Of course, there are break times, and the last two days of the week are always time off. You can leave the Arcane University, but make sure to come back on time. And of course, if you have any sort of personal research, make sure that it isn't harmful to other people. I would also like to ask, look specifically at Warden for this, you not to commit murder on school grounds unless it is in the dueling area, and of course consented.
If you were to find someone who'd already been murdered, though, and then ate their body, how would that be approached?
Well, he looks towards you, gives another serious look, just goes, well, murder on the grounds is not allowed. If somebody is killed, they will actually be instantly revived, and the next guardsman will be alerted.
Oh.
I mean, I do have
If I
certain
was-
needs, Archmage. Can you provide them without me having to kill anyone?
Well, the arcane runes that are in your dormitory are able to conjure the food of your need. That does include flesh.
Okay, very good.
Uh,
Then everyone is safe. Do not worry.
yes. Also, once a week, there is an expedition, one to random dungeon around the world. You are, since you are under the scholarship, you are allowed to attend it for free. And any items or any sort of research, you can either share it with the university for rewards and points, or you can simply keep them for yourself.
Okay, cool.
What houses do you have at this magic university?
Yeah, what houses?
Well, there are many different options on a house. Just recently, your classmates have made their own house, but of course there are the top 4 houses. Of course, each of them are relevant to an element. There is the House of Fire, the House of Wind, the House of Earth, and the House of Water. If you join one of these, you will get extra benefits such as a spell, a prepared spell, or even, well, and even a cantrip.
You said another group formed a house. Does that mean there's more than 4 houses?
Yes, there are, well, hundreds of houses personally made by different students. Most of them fail, though, as, well, the House of Elements are the biggest ones. They're mostly just smaller groups if people don't want to be in the bigger ones. For example, your classmates made the House of the End.
That was pretty edgy.
Is there any benefit to doing that?
Well, it means that you can partake in in other sort of house fights and such.
Why was the tournament?
The
Yes.
Triwizard Tournament.
Yes, house tournaments, of course.
Do
This is
other
the Hunger
wizarding
Games.
schools do other
It's-
wizarding schools come to visit?
Well, we are the only wizarded school around, but it's more about
Oh.
different houses would be coming around.
Okay. All right.
Instead of the house game, instead of like Harry Potter, it's the Hunger Games called the
The
House
Hunger
Games.
The house games.
Yes. If you want a direct
Please no.
difference, if you want a big difference on what it is, if you so choose to join a bigger house, well, it would mean that you could still take part in a house battle, but it must be with the other elemental houses. Well, if you made your own or joined a smaller one, it would mean that you would only have to fight against the smaller groups, and if you win out on top, then you get an opportunity to fight the House of Element.
Right.
So this is glorified gang fights.
Basically,
Well,
Mm.
it's not barbaric like gang fights. It's well, fun activities. It could be writing, sports, even magic or strength competitions. It's all up to the agreement of the houses when they decide to verse each other. And of course, I should also say, if you join the House of Elements, you will have a lot more points compared to if you have your own. Points are what you use to make food, drinks, any of your basic necessities use points.
Hmm.
Let's say, if you join the House of Elements, you will have, well, the equivalent of an unlimited amount of points, as well, they'll be yours to choose, and, of course, the university is also paying you to be here as a scholarship, so you'll get additional points. If you decide to make your own, well, you'll have 1,000 points a week.
Okay.
If you want an example of what that means, well, for, let's say, a lavish meal, or some sort of fine meal would be about 100 points.
Hmm. The House of Element seems like the better choice.
Yeah.
Or one of them.
but we'll be underneath other people.
They're a sorting hat.
He points to his...
Can
The sword.
we use it?
he looks towards you and is like,
Uh,
yes, there is a sorting hat. I have been asked this question over 100 times by 100 people, so I have specifically made this magic hat. You see, when you put it on, it will either give you 5 options. 4 of them being the choice from the House of Elements, a different element, of course. But of course, the 5th choice being, well, your own house. If you would like to leave it up to the sorting hat, then, well, you can leave it to that. But of course, you can also choose to enter one.
What is the sorting ceremony?
Basically, explanation. So if you choose to make your own house, you can name it whatever you want. You can theme it behind anything you want, anything like that. You have a lot of creativity over it then, basically. But it means that you're a lesser house. You get to take part in a lot more stuff as an individual rather than a collective sort of thing. But if you take part as a bigger house, one of the House of Elements, you can't choose which element you're into. The sorting hat will do it for you instead. But it means that you won't really have to care about points or anything like that. But it also means that you're technically not like individuals. You're part of a bigger group sort of thing. So it's like, example. Oh no, a sports festival is coming up. If you have your own house, well, you can take part as yourself. So, well, if it's the House of Elements, you'll have to, make sure that you're noticeable in that aspect.
Right.
Instead of going, oh no, we're just gonna pick the best person like Steve over there, and points at Steve.
That's when we kill Steve. No.
But yes, this is a
No,
pie decision.
We don't kill
We
Steve, but I believe people won't complain if there's an unhappy accident.
But
I vote for
Yeah.
letting the hat decide for us.
Yeah, let that hat decide.
I let the hat decide.
The hat guides us. Not Slytherin. Not
Hat,
Slytherin.
hat.
So the hat,
Not
alright.
Slytherin, please. Please, not Slytherin.
So if you want the equivalent of what house means to like Harry Potter, sure. The House of Flame is Gryffindor, of course.
Yeah.
The House of
Yeah.
Water is Slytherin.
Oh, okay.
The House of Earth is
Sus.
Ravenclaw, and then the House of Wind is Hufflepuff.
Hmm.
There you go.
Anything but Hufflepuff.
All right.
You guys are so mean.
Alright.
What does it feel that some house and elements are flipped?
All right. Here we go. House of Flame is 1. House of Water is 2.
You could just put a HOF and HOW and all that.
Off.
Nah, I like the
Heck.
beautiful thing.
Hoof.
House.
Hod. Hijab. Ho.
House
You're
Hop.
part of the ho.
How? How?
How ho. Hi ho. Hi ho.
Oh, and also, depending on which house you get, basically, you get a cantrip and a once per long rest spell cast. So if it's House of Flame, you get Control Flames and Burning Hands. If it's House of Water, you get Shape Water and Frost Fingers. If you get if you get House of Earth, it's Mold Earth and Earth Tremor. And if you get House of Wind, it's Gust and Thunder Wave.
To paralyze the opponent.
Ah, yes.
I understand that is a pro.
Wait a minute, where's Heterin?
Oh.
Yes. Where is Herod? He's disappeared since everything got pulled into the void.
Oh no.
Custom
Oh,
house.
He
no.
became the new void.
Yeah.
Oh no. Alright, here we go then. So, who's going to put on the hat?
Oh god.
Hmm.
Not me.
I vote her in.
Should we get Draxus to put on the hat?
Yeah.
Can Draxus give a scholarship?
Put the hat on Draxus.
Drex's body is just unconscious. The Archmage finally sort of notices it, and it's like, oh, I see
He's
that
just having a nap.
the right-hand man is here, unconscious. Did he cause any problems?
Don't think so.
No, he was on our side.
Yeah, let's say he was kept prisoner and was meant to be executed. We just
Oh, yeah.
saved him on the whim.
Well, I'll be sure to reward him then for his, well, for not being loyal to such a dreadful man. But he takes the hat. But I guess you already want to see which house you're in. Plop. Places it on the unconscious Draxus. He's face planted onto like the fucking drawer side as they just place the hat on top of him. Alright. Suddenly as the hat just like goes on top of it, it says in a boisterous voice with fucking thaumaturgy, 300 feet loud, as it's like, welcome one and you to the choice of the house selection. Alright. So we got the House of Flame, the House of Water, the House of Wind, and the House of Earth. Or you can be a creative bunch and make your own. And that's for me to decide. Yeah, alright. Now then, it's time. As you just hear those noises. The belt on the hat sort of just like does the fucking slot machine wiggle as it's like
Oh, yeah.
as there's like the symbol of a flame and all that, and then like the question mark is the custom house, so he's like, "Alright, and now we get it rolling." And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and ooh. Alright.
House of Wind.
Oh,
Which one was that
He
again?
is. He's
that
the
Ravenclaw?
Hufflepuff.
you get
Because you
the
always remember.
you get the
Wait.
worst cantrip.
You say the worst. Well, that means with the anime underdog, one with the shit
Uh,
power, who's gonna like rise up to become a
Let's
beast.
go.
Yeah.
Hufflepuff.
It
We're
actually
secretly a demon lord.
is the
Success, am I back?
hello. Welcome. So
I
yes.
don't know if it was my end or on your end.
No. What?
Okay.
House of Wind, Gust and
Alright.
Thunder
Wow,
Wave.
Mr.
So,
Bond.
Oh,
we get Thunderwave. Nice.
Oh, wow.
that's weird.
hmm.
We
I
can
wanna
paralyze
be-
Pokemon so we can catch them easier.
Are we gonna be all separated if we do this, or
No.
do we have to join?
You're all part of
think-
the same house.
Yeah, we're all Hufflepuff.
Yeah. So,
I wanna make my own house. Halai escapes. Halai runs away. No.
yes. So you get basically all of you now get the Gust cantrip, and once per long rest, you can cast Thunderwave.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wait, are
Again,
we
we just,
actually a? Wait, are we actually?
You walk up to someone with blow in their face.
Yeah.
Gust.
You're now a Hufflepuff. Also, I'll just say this: the House of Wind is the most disrespected.
Yes,
Oh.
we can show them to earn. We can show them that they should respect us.
Because
So you just blow a bunch of air at them.
Gust is the worst. Yeah, Gust is the worst cantrip, and that's why they're seen as the lowest.
Yeah, when
What do
someone
you
just like trying to
mean?
bully us, we'll just like.
Are you
one
kidding
shot.
me? Gust is amazing. You see a dude trying to come at you, you just use Gust. They have to use a strength save and they get pushed back if they fail. You're just
5
like,
feet.
Yeah.
They get pushed back
Yeah.
5
Odds is
feet.
invisible.
yeah,
You can
it's
see
great.
water. You can't see air.
Ah, yes. So,
Yeah.
But I don't want. I want to make my own house. Runs away.
You,
Goodbye.
Don't worry. I got some
Yeah,
issues. on
don't
my own.
disrespect the gacha.
I got Maptools error saying handshake.msg.player
yes.
already connected.
oh yeah, it's because when you get disconnected, there's a chance like it already kicks you. Hang on, let me just boot you. There we go. Now try connecting, and there's fireworks going off.
Whoa.
We can also be
Who's
the,
like fireworks at the end of August?
I don't
we
know,
can pretend
but
to be
it's
Avatar Aang.
Happy 28th of August.
it's picking up on the fucking stream. Oh no! I gotta specify. This isn't gunshots. This isn't gunshots.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, but
I'm in the UK.
Drax
It's illegal.
is,
Oh my
Drax is
god.
officially part of the party.
well, just because it's illegal doesn't mean it's not happening.
What are you doing?
Are we actually
Oh,
gonna
no, they
make
can
a
hear
house
slashing.
of Hufflepuff?
Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff.
We do as the hack commands.
But it was on.
Hmm?
It was on Drax's. Is
He's
Drax
part of the party. He's our friend now.
Damn, I can't believe Draxus is a Hufflepuff. By the way, I should mention there has been like a miniature person inside of this birdcage the entire time.
Yeah.
They've been unconscious.
Oh, right. I was wondering what the
Yeah,
deal with
just
them was.
whatever.
Shoot, launch stuff.
Alright. Take the hat, place it back onto here. There's still fucking fireworks going on outside. You're like, well, it seems that oh my god, the House of Wind has been chosen for you. Personally, I think they suit you all well.
Thank you.
Halai looks down. I wanted to make our own house. It would have been fun to crush the smaller houses, then rise up to crush the bigger houses.
Well, I would also be careful, though, with the House of Wind. It is normally the ones that are full of delinquents. So, please be...
Really?
Yeah.
So, please
Aw.
be...
We have to whip them back into shape.
Well, most of us are delinquents.
Yes, that's why he said it fits you well.
Right.
But
I
yes,
want the hat.
your dorms I can take you, and you don't have to worry about getting lost with the dorm rooms. After all, as long as you have these, he'll take out a slip of cards, each one for you. They have your name on it and your profile picture.
Oh.
Hmm.
We get a uni ID card.
Yes.
Student ID.
Yes.
Student ID, we get a discount.
You get
Let's
this.
go.
When you mention that, in fact, yes, you do get a student discount if you do approach a retail salesman within cities. As long as you show them the
Oh,
card,
cool.
you will get a 10% discount. Some even up to 50% if they're directly related to us.
Do we need to scan it to get into the library?
Yes, in order to access any sort of room, you need your card. If you lose it, well, you'll have to pay for a new one and you won't be able to access any of the buildings.
That.
Is this how we mark our attendance as well?
Yes.
Okay.
What if I forget my card too early?
Yeah. Can I email the teacher and have them fix my attendance?
I have a question.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is it possible if we beat the people within the House of Wind, we can rename it?
Oh, overthrow, do a coup.
I mean,
House
Is that
of Helleye.
possible?
I cannot say that you can rename the house, as the names have very deep meaning to me. But what I can allow is that,
It means wind.
well, I mean the aspect of elements, but that doesn't matter. For your question, though, if you in fact make yourselves well known in the house and even get your accomplishments there, you may in fact become the representations of the House of Wind. After all, there is still a hierarchy in each of them, and, well, an example is, well, a bullying problem that's been going around in House of Fire. You see, the newer people within the House of Fires are normally bullied to become the, well, lackeys of the upper years. We've been trying to fix the issue, but, well, it hasn't really been too helpful. The House of Wind, though...
Don't worry, we'll sort them out.
Yes. The House of Wind, though, are full of delinquents. They're the ones who do the most crime around here.
We're the
So,
bullies.
so what I can simply ask you is that if you somehow fix out the House of Wind and cause them not to have as many penalties and such, well then, I guess I could simply reward you with some extra points.
We'll become an organized crime.
No.
We'll be unorganized crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, mostly keep under this information on the table, though, as, well, we don't want to start bragging how our university has a bullying problem of all things.
Right, yeah. You can leave it to us. We'll sort it out. Probably.
Of course. By the way, you can't move the hat.
I know, I'm just saying hat.
Yes.
Me like cat.
Oh, and
That's a funny looking bird in the cage.
I
Why has the bird got arms?
I was about to mention that. That person is currently within quarantine. They're actually part of the your classmates group. Well, let's just say that they have a bit of an infection, and well, I'm just simply waiting for the quarantine time before they can get better.
Right.
You tried turning
so
it on again.
What are they infected with?
What? Why the fuck have you put them in a bird cage?
They're infected with bird is the word.
Are you saying that
Are
in
they
character?
okay? Yeah.
Yeah, he looks towards you and says, well, the most safest place is by my side, and, well, this cage isn't just a bird cage, it's a dimension of sorts. As long as something is inside there, it's separate.
Right. Oh,
Right.
okay.
But isn't this also another dimension? So did you put a dimension within a dimension?
Yes.
Oh. Shit.
Damn, bro, that's mad.
Multi-dimensions.
Serene, you should get one for Hedevin.
After all,
Oh yeah, how...
Do that.
I was gonna continue. I'll ask this later, but
well, if you're going to ask such philosophical questions like that, technically the mortal plane is also a dimension. And people, of course, can make dimensions inside of that mortal plane dimension. So, it quite literally means, well, of course you can make a dimension here.
Mm. Also, out of question, how did Cat entering the Void Queen's place affect us actually?
Hmm.
I don't.
Really sus.
Because
You all rolled
We-
super
know.
high. None of you rolled anything below a 20.
so
Oh,
we're
yeah.
fine.
Yes,
So we're fine.
and you weren't in there
Well, I
long
wouldn't-
enough.
I wouldn't say I'm fine. I was given a lap dance by Therodin, so
Sounds fine to me.
Yeah, basically, you were only inside that void place for only about like 2 minutes
Oh, okay.
at like most. So nothing bad happened. If you spent any longer there, you probably would have died. But yes.
That's
So
fair
yeah,
enough.
bro, you might have died. Just like, whatever.
Yeah. You know, there's no consequences in Ferra, it's fine. God,
Well.
fucking the fireworks won't stop.
Can we get
They
a
don't
map
stop
of the
coming, they
campus?
don't stop.
Don't stop.
What do you say, one?
Can we get a map of the campus?
Oh yeah.
Can we get a map that shows people walking around?
Well,
How's that
Yeah.
thing where you
Oh,
go
yeah.
around and collect stamps for each area? you
Well,
visit?
actually, I can show you around, as the campus isn't actually too large. There are only about 3 rooms in the university.
Oh.
It's 3 rooms. That's not really
Besides this
university.
Well, it's called the Infinite Corridor for a reason. You see, you simply wish where you want to go, and you shall arrive there.
Oh. Well,
So you
okay.
wish to go to one of the 3 rooms.
Sort of.
So
Okay.
if I wish to go to the fancy toilet, does it take me there?
Yes. It would take you to your dorm. So I can give a general layout, and please follow me. He
Oh.
like flicks his finger, and Draxus like disappears.
Oh.
What did you do to our boy?
I took him to the infirmary.
I took care of him.
He's dead. I disintegrated him.
I put that fucker down.
I simply took the knife to his throat and slit it before anyone else saw
Took
it.
him out back, put him down.
That hat was actually an intellect devourer. Devoured his brain. Oh god,
Good
there's...
thing we had no brains to be devoured.
Oh, Shinazorin, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Make a move.
Shin?
Like,
He
it's-
wants to stand there.
Yeah.
Also-
One moment, I can't see because it's super size at the moment. So
Maybe the hat devoured
Super
Shin's intellect.
size.
Oh,
one moment.
hang on, maybe. What the fuck was that athletics check for?
I did a backflip.
See if you can go fast.
You did pretty good.
Yes.
How do a backflip too? Oh,
Hey.
Oh wow! Perfect.
My god.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ! It's Jason Bourne.
Mm.
Ooh,
Alrighty. So
Ooh, woo.
sick backflips.
Sick kicks, bro.
let's go.
Also, how's the kick?
I'll move
How
Shin. Oh.
how is Sylvanas, since we've basically stolen the castle?
Oh yeah. I mentioned it before, so I could just tell you out of character. So,
Mhm.
Sylvanas, the current capital of Sylvanas has disappeared, the entire capital. So now the Archmage has to file a bunch of missing reports. But the noblemen of Sylvanas and the different generals of it are still at war with the rest of the continents and fighting. The reason being is because their king may be dead, but now they're seeing it as an opportunity to become king themselves. But the Archmage and the rest of the world are starting to call them rebels. And soon, once Sylvanas has been claimed and been completely controlled over without any issue, it shall then become, well, then the Archmage will then crown a new king who is suitable for the role.
He's just gonna go talk. Is it possible that if I manage to do well and make recognition, can I go back to technically where I lived? Seeing as
You must go back
apparently
to the future.
Theoden was my father.
He turns to look at you and simply goes, "Yes, I will try to look into your past and see everything about it. Whether it's your, well, where you lived, who your actual parents were, and that. I'll make sure to look into it." He sort of clicks his fingers, and in the top right corner, you once again hear like the closing of a book, and a new book is like taken. Other than, alright.
Julio's.
Ah, yes. Ba, 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 ba. All bunch up.
I will be doing magic training. Ooh.
Ah, yes.
Doing the same magic tricks then.
I do a sick kickflip with an invisible skateboard. Look at this.
Oh shit.
Oh.
It's going up by one! Whee!
Alright.
Invisible skateboard.
As you suddenly walk through the door, all of you feel a sort of a disjointness as a bright light encompasses you all, and, well, now that you find yourselves here.
The corridor.
I punched the nearest thing that is bright. Punch.
Death. Death. The end. You are dead. Mm.
Corridor.
Right, tell me what you loaded in.
18 out of 19. Death.
19 out of
Oh,
19.
I'm loaded.
I mean,
Oh. The endless corridor.
There's a...
Lecture room, dorm. Dual
Doesn't look very endless to me.
cafeterias.
So the 3 rooms we have. Wait. So we don't. There's no toilets. There's just lectures, dorm, food.
There's no toilets.
The toilets are at your door.
Oh.
So he sort of...
There's no exit.
He teleports through as you are all here, looks towards you all and says, "Welcome to the Infinite Corridor. It may just look like a small room, but, well, if you go there," he'll point at this door, "that is the dorm room. That is the way to your very room. It doesn't matter which way you take when you enter that door, you will always lead into your dorm. Same for the lecture room over there." He points towards here. "Simply go down the stairs and it will take you where you need to be." He'll point down the further part and say, "The cafeteria is that way, where all the food and such. They serve food in the afternoon and at night time, but otherwise it's simply a rest area for such. And,
Okay.
and finally, if anyone causes you some problems, or you want to do a duel of sorts, you're always welcome to the training grounds, which are outside the door there." He points there.
Is there Quidditch? Is
Yes,
there broomsticks? Yeah.
if you would like, yes, you can take part in, well, broomstick battle.
Okay.
You just beat each other with a broomstick.
For now, your lectures aren't on today, so I suggest you go into your dorms and rest on up.
Yay!
And of course, you could talk to your fellow students. They point towards like the different people who are like sitting down reading. People. Ah, yes.
Question.
Yes.
I am not immortal anymore.
I noticed.
What am I?
Well, you look human.
An imposter.
Am I human?
Yes. It seems that
Okay.
your base race, the race you were before being immortal, seems to have been human.
Okay.
And even
Does
Urso
not
just
allow.
stops. Hmm?
She just was like, okay, does not elaborate. Is okay with this.
Okay.
But you're human, there's nothing else to say.
I thought I went variant human, but
Yeah,
oh well.
you're a very
I'm-
human.
Oh, wait, she's
A
just saying
quirky
I'm human,
human.
but I never said what variant I am. Okay, I'm very.
He
alright.
doesn't know.
Why does no one take DNA testing?
Archmage, where's the library? Is that it?
Yeah,
Behind
where
you?
is the library?
Well, this too is also a library. He points towards the books up here.
Oh,
So how do we find a book? Is there like a quick search system or?
Well, all you simply need to do is think of what you want to find, and you'll find it eventually.
I want to find the quickest way to a man's heart via hands.
Alright.
sad.
Yeah, so, sitting at each of these, you can see that, there's a drow of sorts who seems to be, playing music, terribly. There's what seems to be a water ganassi, as, they seem to somewhat just be, writing down into their notes. And then there is a man with a raven. With a raven on his, side,
Yes, that's why I'm sat
yeah.
there.
Zareen, you feel some sort of connection with him.
Hello, fellow Birdman.
Kinship.
He looks up and is like, "Oh, hello. Oh, I see you two also have a Raven of Chaos."
Yes, definitely of chaos.
Yes.
Friendship.
Are you
It's a fire type.
Are you an information seller or a cleric or something?
I'm a paladin who just loves to spread chaos.
Oh, I see. One of those that broke their oath. I see. Oh, a pleasure to meet you. The name is Valkaris. I'm the, well, secondary leader of the Adventurers Guild.
An adventurers guild in a school?
Well, I'm just here on personal business. I'm not exactly a student. Although, sort of. I'm in my last year. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them, as, well, I've been asked before. Although, if you want questions, I always recommend Marina over there. They're the year's representative of, this generation of the Arcane University. Points towards, the, Water Ganassi.
The what?
The Water Ganassi. Basically, they're water people.
Like a slime, but made of water.
No, they're people with blue skin, but water for hair.
So they're like water elves.
Yes. Basically, think
Val-
of an elemental, but a person.
Valkyris, my man, what do you think is the best course of action if I want to cause chaos?
Well, I mean, if you want chaos in a way, well, there's many ways you could do it. You could erratically start screaming out of nowhere. You could, well, hit the closest person by you randomly, not harmfully though, as that's bad around here.
In a naughty boy.
No, or you could just, like, cheat an exam and then say that you cheated to, like, the lecture. There's all sorts
Ooh,
of
that's
things
a
that
good
could be
idea.
chaos for.
Cheers, bro.
No problem, bro.
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 A lie. Are you just sitting here, or are you doing anything with this?
She's gonna just go into the lecture room. So
Wait, actually, I'm gonna sit here.
As you walk towards the lecture room, you feel a sort of a force stop you. A wall of force has been put up across it. The Archmage just simply says, "Lectures aren't fun today, so you cannot enter."
Leans to the wall.
Let me in.
What about you, Ureg?
I'm clapping in the rhythm of this person's song.
Well, as you listen to this person's song, they are a terrible musician. They're clapping like their rhythm is terrible. Like basically, when you're clapping, it's just like boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
just like that. And she's just like just like that. But she, after a song, she looks up towards you and is like, "Oh, did you like my music?"
Thought it was awesome. Your music was absolutely amazing.
Ah, well, thank you. You're one of the first people who have said that my music is so nice.
How long have you been playing?
Oh, well, I've been playing since I was about 10 or so.
Oh.
Most of the colleges for the Bards colleges have rejected me. It's why I'm here at the Arcane University, because at least they know my taste.
You just got to keep at it, I guess.
Yes.
Have you got any dreams? Do you want to like play in concerts and things?
Oh, yes, of course, but my dream is mostly to be, well, to show my father that I'm not a terrible musician and that I shouldn't just dally up and be a princess like he wants me to, but, you know.
That's very honourable.
Yes.
I wish you good luck with that.
Well, I can always play you another song.
Oh yes, please do.
Oh, well, this one's always been my favorite to play. Don't you watch my heart? I want you to try, yeah. It's like that's going on. Ah, yes, and Shin, you're headed to the
What else is
dorms.
happening?
Yep. Going
Alright.
for sleep.
Yes.
Been a long day.
Alright, how about you, Typhoon?
I'm gonna look for books on patrons, Buzaks, and their best.
Alright, I'll say this, you could only find one book a day, so...
Okay.
Oh.
We'll
Oh.
start off with the best then.
Wait, did
Alright.
we all get a long rest?
No,
Oh,
that's what the,
I'm going to the
that's what the dorms
I'm going
is
to the
for.
dueling area then.
Ah, yes.
I'm living at the edge.
Alright,
Either the cafeteria or duels. You know, I'll rule.
as you look through the books and stuff... Wait, how the fuck do you know about the Abyss?
Hmm.
Because you
Yeah,
haven't
what-
had anything.
I just know.
How to work my way back from it. Hmm. Okay, I'll look for stuff related to patrons instead.
Yes, because the Abyss doesn't exist right now. That's in 20 years' time.
Oh.
Love it. I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck did you hear about the Abyss?
Yeah, I'm planning to take a tenant, so I'm trying to find a book that would.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that just comes like in your dream.
Ah, okay.
Alright. So, as you, basically, look up, patrons, is it?
Yeah.
Alright. You find a book, a basic 101, top 10 patron, book.
Tier list.
Yeah, it's a tier list. Some of them you already recognize, like number 8 being, Capheus, of course, and number 5 being Zavu,
Among Us.
and all that written inside. Number 1, if you want to see which one's the number 1 voted patron, puts on sunglasses.
Who is number 1?
It is an entity known as the Green Queen. There you It is for the
Poison ivy.
Archfey Warlock.
Ugh.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Where does Vuzax rank? Or did he not make the tier list?
Well, Vuzek is on the tier list, yes, but you see that it's sort of got a red cross in it now, as it says deified in it. But he was number 9.
Where did you go? Ugh.
Yeah.
How dare A be higher?
That book's out of date.
That's so funny.
Yeah, the book is out of date, and the Vuzex is crossed out, and it says deified in a red text.
Okay. The quest
Yeah,
to
it says
climb up the tier list.
Wardenified.
Ah, yes.
Grand by Warden.
Okay. Then I'll head to the dorms as well.
Alright, to the dorms we go. How about you, Zori?
I'm going to the cafeteria.
Oh god,
If
everyone's
Deadpool
spilling.
2 If Deadpool 2 taught me anything, you find the biggest guy and pick on them, and then you become the top dog.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. So we got the dueling area, and then the fucking thing. Alright, I can do the thingy. Alright. Shit, wait, if it gets about time, man. Alright. So,
Actually, no. I'll go with Halai.
alright. Whoa. 1 second. For some reason, the dueling map didn't save. Pain. Yeah.
There's no dueling map.
It's
Are you two gonna duel?
it's fine. I'll let you just have my I'll let you have the map.
Now we're
saved.
gonna duel the headmaster, then change the name of our house.
Yeah.
It's time.
Dude.
I think this dueling system. I think we should use this to become kings of the school and like just fight everyone.
Yeah, please stop fighting people. Do you want to fight?
You wanna fucking go? Take this outside, bitch.
Please stop beating up the new students.
So yeah, but it seems to be somewhat of a it's like a Sunday right now. So people, it's not as busy, aka my map didn't save, so I don't have any of the dueling tokens that I had prepared. So
This place
here you go.
seems reminiscent.
Just very
Yes.
familiar.
Wait a minute. Now that you mentioned that, Zorine, you actually recognize this place. It seems that the design is actually built upon the Badlands' Colosseum.
Definitely heavily inspired.
It even has like the same atmosphere in a way.
It's a big goo.
But yes, you see that the dueling arena seems to be empty at the moment, as there doesn't seem to be anyone dueling. They've probably all died because the map wasn't saved.
Rip. The void claimed them.
Oh no.
Whoa. It's a
Oh,
giant.
right.
You stand in the middle. You're
You
now
sit on the throne and you can be the king.
Who's the strongest school kid here?
You shout that and the wind blows. It seems that the strongest school
No
kid
one
is to
heard
the
you.
south of this map.
Oh. Oh.
I guess I am the strongest.
Adora.
I cannot see anything. The map is still far. Oh, there it is. I'm
Yeah.
free.
Yes. People.
Oh, looks around. Nice.
People.
Does everyone employ? I'm here.
Yes.
Does everyone employ the same map or the same type of what you call it? Architect for arenas and dueling?
I guess so.
Well, it seems inspired or somewhat copied from the Badlands that you were at before.
This place looks nice. Too bad it's empty.
Yeah, it's a bit quiet.
No one out here fighting.
It's a Sunday.
What, did they not fight on Sundays?
Who would fight on a Sunday?
Is this where they play broomstick battle?
Yes.
Wait a minute, it's always a Sunday when we play. That means we'll never get to fight.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Is this where Quidditch is? I mean, broomstick battle.
Yes, this is where Quidditch is.
You mean broomstick battle? Wait, I wonder if the broomsticks are here.
I am very hungry.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna fly around on the broomsticks.
Do you know where the broomsticks are located?
No idea.
You know what? She'll look around, see if she can find a broomstick or something that people left behind.
As you take a good
Gonna
old
go.
gander around the leaves.
There's no one here to fight with going.
There seems to be racks and stuff, ones of like swords, others of staffs. They're like community stuff that has like a sign on it that says "Please put back." And yes, there are broomsticks there. Boots are flying. Broomsticks are flying.
Fly.
She's gonna pick up one. I
Yeah.
found a broomstick that flies.
Hmm.
Sick.
Oh, do you know it flies?
She's gonna. I guess she's just gonna try and fly.
All right. As you basically jump up with it, it somewhat like activates from your jumping, and now you're floating on it.
She's just gonna use it like a hover, like a skateboard, like zoing. Not
Yes.
the proper way to.
Make an acrobatics check.
All right.
Gotta catch the snitch.
Woo!
All right, pretty good, pretty good. As you manage to stay afloat, you somewhat like lean backwards and forwards, almost like toppling over, but eventually you get sort of used to it.
Starts flying off. Wee! Zorine, look, I'm on a broom. Wee!
Dies.
Just little loops.
Yes, you're currently on. Let's see how much HP you are on. Yes, a single full will kill you.
Oh.
At this point, Halai is like basically fucking bruised and bleeding, and they're just like having a fun time on a broomstick.
Is there an infirmary in this university?
I mean, the Archmage said there was.
Oh.
But also, it's D&D. If you want to rest, you could be shot in the chest by a ballista and just
Oh, yeah, true.
sleep it off.
I'm
That's
over
why we
here.
get 8 hours sleep
Yeah.
a night.
I'll put you back.
Any
Drop
less?
down.
doesn't work.
8 hours of sleep is how we all heal our wounds. 8 hours within that time, no one knows what happens.
There you go. Whoa. Put you back there.
I'm so small.
Oh, baby, it's
Oh,
just
no, so
Sorin, that's so big.
Why am I so small?
Because you're a size small. Hang on.
No, I changed it to medium.
Load size. Large.
There you go.
And now I'm way too big. What is happening?
There you go.
Alright, she's just gonna. That was fun. Puts back the broom.
Nice.
She's gonna go eat now.
Alright, Fasten, what are you doing?
I need to heal. I'll go to the dorms.
The domes are.
I need a nap.
I'm on the verge now.
You're on the verge of death. You have 16 hit points. Halai has 2. Alright. I'll do the dorms. Whoa.
I guess I'll go to the dorm as well. But while I pass this lady that I don't know the name of yet, I'll say, hey, you know what? Hey, maybe work on your rhythm a little bit.
Oh, well, I appreciate the critique, but I already know that I'm a master.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you around.
Yes, after all, I'm so good that every Bard's College got jealous and, well, removed me from all 10 of them that I tried to enter.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Oh, if you need me, I'll be
Bye-bye.
at the House of the End.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Mm.
I don't think she's going to improve. Oh, no.
Oh. Let me just put this in.
Lumber party.
There you
Map dorm. Ooh.
Why am I so small?
go. Hang on,
You are
He's
so
a tiny,
small.
oh, he's a
I
tiny
guess.
baby.
There you
I'm
go.
a tiny little
room.
press baby. It's a bit
Item
small,
room.
this dorm.
So, as you somewhat enter
Food
this, you are specifically Dorm 2-5. I'll basically write it out for you. 2,
Where the bed?
5. There you go, 2-5.
West.
258.
Oh, that's
Okay.
sleep.
Sick.
Whee!
Ooh.
Well,
Yes.
there's
actually,
another
more
room.
law-like.
So I can basically explain what you see in the room. So there's a food rune here. That basically, if you say what you want for your meal, it will appear here. When you look up, there is a rune on the ceiling that has the amount of points that you have. Because you are part of the House of Wind, you have 2 million points.
2 million.
Yes, that is constantly ticking up and down, basically, because other people are
Nice.
using it.
Right. Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna claim the dodgy mattress that's moldy.
Yes, you
Wait,
get.
there are double beds.
Yeah, let's test
And,
this food
and
room.
single
Ah,
beds.
yes.
I want goblin.
Yes. You want goblin? Alright.
Goblin.
Yes.
You hear the tinking of coins as above you 100 points is used, and there's goblin meat now.
Buggers.
Mm.
I'm gonna take some goblin meat upstairs.
Alright. Ah, yes. And the other 2 that can't move. Looks up faster than Shin.
Hang on.
Which room do I take?
Okay, what do we do?
You could take the green one because you're an orc.
Yeah.
I got my
It's
gun
got a
now.
green chair. It's got a chair, that one.
It's
Everyone
got a
else
green
takes-
chair.
It's got a window as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so as you sit down fast and you see that there's a pamphlet sort of thing on the table.
Is this the menu?
It seems to be an explanation on the dorm room features. So basically, from what it says, is like, welcome to the Arcane University. This is your dorm room. Make sure to stay with your dorm mates. If you have any problem, pull it out with HR. All that. And then, of course, it mentions food runes. In the back is drinks and potions that you're able to conjure. So if you want a potion of haste, that uses about 2,000 points, all of that. There are also an item rune, so if you're interested in gaining any items or anything that you want, you can actually conjure them from them, but they use points. And you can only summon a certain amount of items and potions a day. You get different rooms. It's all up to you to decide which room's going to be yours, as they're not really coded for the person. But yes, and then of course it says that of course if you have a scholarship, you get 1,000 points, personal points to spend as your scholarship.
Can I eat the pamphlet?
Yes, you can eat the pamphlet. You-
I love this party.
All right, you
Oh,
just
awesome.
you just grab the piece of paper, start biting it down, yoinking on it. It has a very bland
Yanking on
taste
it.
to it. A bit of
Oh.
garlic to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lost my sense of taste years ago. It's alright.
weird.
Ah, yes. Well, you've eaten the pamphlet now. Congratulations. Now, if you ever need help, you don't have a pamphlet anymore.
Fuck.
There's
Well,
more pamphlets.
Won't there
on
be
the
another
table.
pamphlet?
Yeah,
There are
well,
no-
yeah.
There are no more pamphlets on the table.
Can we ask
Can we
for another one?
We spend our points to get another one.
You can use your one item a day to conjuration item a day is to make another pamphlet.
Oh, is it one item a day, like per person or
Per group.
per use? Oh,
Yeah, per
per
use.
group. Okay. Okay.
Can I eat the next one?
I don't. They
There
don't.
isn't another one.
They don't have enough. Yes, Shin. For you, Shin, you see that there's like a rune on the table.
Can I inspect the ruin?
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
Oops, I misclicked.
Yes, the many short rest button.
Can't check it.
It seems to be
yeah, I need
a
to remove
conjuration rune. Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be somewhat of a conjuration rune. It's linked with the rune on your ceiling.
So it's a conjuration room and it reacts to what?
It's linked to the rune that's on the ceiling. The one with the points.
Yeah, I prefer not to fiddle with it, just to be safe.
Alright. Oh. Oh, yes, you can find a bit runes or anything. Boom, boom.
Dreaming about myself.
Ah, yes. The others have already fallen asleep. Warden is asleep in the bathroom / toilet.
Yes. I
Oh, we
got
only
a
have one
goblin
bathroom.
leg half in my mouth in the bath
Yes.
asleep.
Oh, look at that. We got a cute little bath thing.
My bath.
Yeah. You've got a bath, sorry. We don't.
What are you doing, Shin?
I don't believe there's anything interesting there. Any way to go rest up?
Alright. People, you can choose your bedroom. Yeah, and in here is a, basically like the back area. Your drinks and potions are all like laid across here. There's an empty keg here. That you can start filling up with whatever you want. Don't say blood. You know, all of that. And, basically, Shin, if you, like, look down the map, there's, like, a second floor there for you.
Ah,
And you can choose your bedroom! Bah, 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 bah.
don't go spacing time yet.
Ah, yes,
There you
the good, Tamati mat, whatever it's called, the Japanese one.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny bad.
I thought that was just a desk with a fucking pillow on it.
Alright, what are you doing, Fasten?
I'll come to bed too. I'll take a piece of cheese first.
Alright. You got
I'll
the
take this room,
Alright.
of course.
Wait, where's...
Her liar's gone to
No.
the cafeteria.
Oh, right.
So- yes. So I will be doing the I'll end session here, and I'll do the cafeteria at the start of next session.
Okay. Wait, did we level up?
Yes, but I forgot to level up your tokens for this session, so you'll be leveled up next session.
Okay.
Yay.
Awesome.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's session. It's
Yeah,
all
it was
been
good.
all been set up for Hogwarts now.
Yeah.
Witchcraft and Registry.
I'm gonna
What's
learn so
up?
much.
Mm.
I hope there's no maths.
Too late, there's math.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes, I will be
Okay.
yes, I
Alright. See you later.
yeah.
Bye-bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
B. I hope you enjoyed watching today's session of Immortals Woe, episode 39. God, the fucking chaotic as fuck, but so good. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I'll probably be uploading all these Immortals Woe VODs up to my YouTube, even though it starts at like level fucking episode 37. Nothing behind then recorded or anything because I didn't have a good computer for it. But yeah, all right. Hope you had a good day too, and yeah, this is where I end stream. So bye bye, and of course the secret code to be my friend.